Right, hello people. Apologies for not doing a video blog for a couple of days and also for looking like a weirdo. I'm just about to go out for a run. Been super busy this weekend, haven't had a chance to do anything. It's been like henna designs, uni work, going out, no time. Right, so this one's going to have to be very quick because I've got stuff to do, like more stuff, and also this is a lot to cram into one video. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to get through them. It is, right, 10 people who have influenced you and why. Right, number one, straight into it, my granddad, Stanley Aldridge. He died when I was 13. Yeah, still not really over that. I loved him so much. Yeah, he was basically like the most hard-working person I know. He just, supported his family, working on the docks his whole life. He got pinned by a forklift truck when he was in his 50s. He had to have open heart surgery. He nearly died then. Carried on for another 25, over 25 years. Yeah, ridiculously hardworking, very loving, really quiet man. Didn't like socialising with anybody apart from us, his grandkids. Yeah, he just used to like hanging out with us grandkids. Yeah, miss him a lot. Influenced me massively. Right. 2, Aaron Ralston. The guy, basically, if you don't know who Aaron Ralston is the guy that 127 Hours, the movie, is based on. The book he wrote about getting his arm trapped underneath a boulder, and he was stuck stuck like that for 127 hours, basically. He influenced me in the way that story is fucking amazing, and I think that sorry, I keep my camera. The fact that he's lost his arm hasn't stopped him from doing all the stuff that he does now. I mean, he still climbs mountains and stuff like that. I think is amazing. And that just proved to me if anything happened to me, I think I'd just like to just carry on the way he has. Yeah, I think he's an amazing person, and his story really affected me quite a lot. I've read it a few times now, and watched the film's still good, but I mean, the book is way deeper. Yeah, he's affected me quite a lot. Right, 3, David Attenborough. One of my favourite people ever. He's just so lovely. Like in terms of just being a great person, like a great a great broadcaster is what he is. I mean, how many people has he affected in the way of being able to like show them different parts of the world that they'd never be able to go and see, and he's got such a way of explaining how stuff works or explaining what things are. And he basically got me onto all of this zoology business from when I was a kid. Yeah, if he hadn't, I mean, I find it quite hard to watch documentaries that aren't narrated or involving David Attenborough. Yeah, he's the one that's kicked this all off for me, I think. Even though I loved animals anyway, but I think he's the reason. I just think he's such a brilliant person. Yeah, I'd love to do his job. So yeah, he's brilliant. Right, that was number 3. 4, Lynn Aldridge, my auntie Lynn, my dad's sister. There aren't many Aldridge women. There's only me, her, and my nan, and then little Grace, which is Lynn's daughter. After that, not many of us, and Grace is technically a Duffy, so not an Aldridge. She's literally the strongest woman. Well, one of the strongest women I know. She is amazing. Yeah, she's influenced me greatly recently, just with advice that she's given me, and she's a ridiculously strong woman, and she's sort of taught me to be strong. And she was like, "You're an Aldridge." She's really cockney. Yeah, you're an Aldridge. You're strong. All that sort of stuff. So that's how she's influenced me. Right. 5. Who's number 5? Alvin Heldon. He's my personal tutor at university. He's brilliant. He's an entomologist, so got quite a lot in common in what our interests are. He loves Hemiptera, which are the true bugs. That's his thing. He discovers aphids left, right, and centre, like new species, just around Cambridge, which is interesting. But yeah, he's affected me. Is in that like I didn't even want to be at uni. I wanted to quit a couple of weeks ago, and he's kind of like, "No, you're right on track. What are you talking about? You're doing really well. Yeah, you're doing a lot better than a lot of people on the course and all this sort of stuff." So he's really influenced me. yeah, and I think he's going to influence me a lot more in the future in terms of like my dissertation and what I end up studying. Right, who is that? Number 6 is Colin Aldridge, my dad. Right, he's influenced me. My mum has influenced me greatly as well, but my dad has influenced me in the way that as I've said in my previous videos, I've had to watch him do a job that he hates my whole life, and seen how unhappy he is all the time, and he still is working in this job. He's only a couple of years off retirement, so I think that's why he hasn't bothered quitting or getting out of it, basically. He's influenced me in the way that, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I want to do a job that I like, hence why I got out of tattooing and I'm now focusing on zoology. Right. Yes. Number 7. This is a joint one. I'm going to say Chris and Rosh from CrossFit. They've influenced me because I sort of turned up to CrossFit, not doubting myself. I just turned up sort of like, I don't really know what's going on here, but this seems cool. And they instantly just chucked me in at the deep end, like, right, well, not in the deep end. They're sort of like, right, have you ever done cleans before? And I was like, I tried and I failed. So they end up, just giving you a medicine ball to practice with for a few weeks, and then you get on, and then, yeah, they've got me doing stuff that I've never done before, never saw myself doing. Yeah, it's amazing, and now they really push me now. They're sort of like, oh, I don't even know, like, oh, Laura, this week you're going to do this for your 1 rep max. I'm like, am I? Okay then. So yeah, they're both like teaching you perfect technique, and yeah, always just tell you what you're good at, what you can improve on, stuff. Brilliant. Right. 8, going along with those two, Christmas Abbott. I want to look like her one day. She's a CrossFit athlete. She's amazing. Yeah, look her up. Yeah, she's great. 9, Beck. Right, Beck I've always liked Beck since I was about 13, sort of different songs of his. But he did this album called Sea Change, which has really, really, really helped me out recently. It was basically a breakup album, which and a lot of the songs really resonate with me. So that's why that's why he's on the list, because some of his words have really influenced me. Right, number 10. Now I'm going to talk about him, Peter Burns. Right, I was with the guy for 7.5 years. There's pretty much no way that he hasn't influenced me. He was my partner. So he got me into fitness. He wanted to be with me, and he made me feel like great. So yeah, sorted me out from when I was a really depressed, self-hating teenager. Yeah, so pretty much influenced me in every single way. Mainly the fitness. He's very hard-working, got me to go into uni. I basically didn't get into the university I wanted to go to. Was laying in the bath like, oh my god, I'm going to die. He's the one that got me up and got me onto the Clearing website, so that got me on to do my foundation programme, which led on to me doing zoology. So probably the biggest influence in my life out of anybody, in every single way. I'm going to cut it short there. That is 10 people, but yeah, really, really, really rapid. Because I need to do stuff tonight, and I just need to get this done, and I haven't really done it. So, yeah. Sorry, manic today. Okay, so tomorrow is, and I will find it, and I will tell you. Oh, great. Describe your most embarrassing moment. There's too many, so I'll think of one that's horrific and tell you about that. It probably won't be a very long video either. Okie dokie. Right, so there's those 10 people. I didn't do very well actually explaining them, but the video would have ended up like half an hour long and it wouldn't be able to go onto YouTube, so sorry about that. Okay then, right. Bye bye everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!